For participants on the program, this really is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. They're able for 4 weeks to take themselves away from demanding jobs, get a sense of the bigger picture, think carefully about the future for themselves, as individuals, as leaders, and for their organizations. It's their opportunity to transform their own futures.
What we aspire to achieve on the program is change people's behaviors. We want them to not only get educated, but go back home and change the way they behave and the way they manage other people, the way they think about the issues. How do we do that? Through the latest thinking that we provide to you through our research, through the interaction with other senior executives from leading companies around the world. And by being in the London environment, we expose you to other things outside the classroom that only London can offer.
We think leadership rests upon being different, trying to be more like yourself, not trying to be like someone else. Be yourself more with skill. That means that individuals need to know what kind of differences, personal differences they have, strengths, and yes, sometimes weaknesses, and how they can adapt these kinds of qualities to different contexts. That means not mimicking other people. That means knowing yourself well. Leadership's a relationship, always. You can't be a leader without followers. So we encourage people to think carefully about the people around them, the teams that they're leading, and the qualities of the individuals around them, and how they can get the best from them.
Strategy is all about making difficult choices. It's not about making grand statements like, I want to be number one. Strategy is all about the who, the what, and the how of the business. Who really is my customer? What really do I offer that customer, and how do I do it? These choices are not just isolated choices. They have to be creative choices that allow the company to differentiate itself in its industry environment. How can the company as a whole come up with creative ideas to differentiate the whole organization, not just the product? Strategy on its own has no life. Strategy has to be implemented by everybody in the organization with passion. And to generate that kind of passion from people, you have to sell your strategy to them. You have to sell it to them so as to win their emotional commitment.
The program spends a lot of time on strategy and implementing strategy. It is absolutely crucial that when you develop strategy, you also have a financial plan to back it up. Ultimately, you have to show that this strategy creates shareholder value. And so we want to make sure that the senior managers who go through the program understand where this value creation comes from, what the drivers are of the value creation. You can always develop a spreadsheet that makes things look good, but it is your job to critically evaluate the proposals that you get from people. And it's critical you have to ask the right questions.
The fundamental question really is, if they're not thinking about their future and the future of their organizations, then who is?